Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today's show is brought to you by Access SoftTech, the premier provider of digital banking solutions.
Great to be here.
So we're digging into what feels like maybe a slightly crazy idea for growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, thinking about where credit unions or really any business might find that next wave of customers. It focuses on a surprisingly powerful moment.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What are we talking about?
We're talking about transition. Because, we all know how incredibly hard it is to get someone to switch banks once they're settled in. That inertia is just massive, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's huge.
Yeah.
Financial habits, they get so deeply ingrained.
Right.
I mean, think about it yourself. All those automatic payments, direct debits, logins, the sheer friction involved in switching, it's a real barrier. People they rarely bother unless something big forces them to.
It's like, why go through the hassle if what you have is just okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's almost always easier just to stick with it.
And yet, despite all that inertia, we looked into the data, and it threw up something really surprising, almost counterintuitive.
Okay.
The single most common reason people do actually switch financial institutions, it's moving to a new place.
Moving. That is interesting, especially now.
Right, with digital banking and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well-
I mean, theoretically, you shouldn't need a local branch anymore. You've got your phone, you can bank from anywhere.
You'd think so.
But people still seem to crave that physical connection. Maybe for, more complex stuff, or just that sense of trust during a big life change like moving.
Makes sense.
Now, I do think that preference for local branches is probably going to lessen over time, as digital natives get older.
Sure.
But for right now, it's a real factor, and it creates this genuine opening.
Okay, so if moving is the trigger, how do businesses, let's say credit unions, actually use that? How do they target these new movers proactively?
Well, you have to be there during the move, right? Not after
Right.
they've already settled and maybe pick someone else.
So things like maybe connecting with moving companies, offering some kind of welcome pack, or maybe even like a digital onboarding kit.
Yeah, a QR code in a box, links to pre-filled forms, make it super easy, reduce that friction right from the start.
What else? Real estate agents.
Definitely. They're often the very first point of contact for someone buying a home. Build relationships there.
And maybe apartment complexes, HOAs, those community groups.
Absolutely. Partnering with apartment managers, HOAs.
Yeah.
It's about embedding yourself in that whole ecosystem of moving. Not just a simple referral, but being part of the solution they need right then.
And connecting this offline stuff to the digital world seems key too.
Oh, for sure. Think about really targeted digital ads.
Like geofencing.
Yep.
Around new housing development.
Exactly. Or specific Google ads. Someone searches for new homes in Springfield or apartments for rent downtown, or even moving companies near me within your area. Boom, your ad shows up.
You're meeting them right where they are when they're actively looking for solutions related to moving. It's a chaotic time, right?
It is. And that's the point. It's about understanding that psychological moment.
Right.
Everyone else is fighting over people who are already settled.
Right.
You're stepping in when their whole life setup is already being reevaluated. They're just naturally more open to new things, new relationships.
Okay, I love that. And there's a flip side to this too, isn't there? For retention.
How do you mean?
Well, if you see signs that one of your current members might be moving, maybe their transactions change, they're buying furniture out of state, paying a new utility company,
Okay. Yeah.
instead of thinking, oh no, we might lose them, you see it as an opportunity.
Right. You reach out proactively.
Exactly. You educate them on how easy your remote banking is, show them they don't need to switch just because they're moving.
Turn a potential loss into like a loyalty boost. Show them you've got their back wherever they go.
It really feels like it's about doing what others aren't. Thinking a bit differently.
It absolutely is. It channels that think different idea. Don't just chip away at existing loyalties where the walls are high.
Yeah.
Focus on those moments when the walls are naturally down, when people are in flux.
So wrapping up, the real power here seems to be focusing on these moments of transition, not just for getting new customers, but keeping the ones you have too, being there when people are most receptive.
Precisely. And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Beyond banking, what other ingrained habits are out there? Where could a big life event moving, sure, but maybe starting a new job, having a kid, retiring, create an unexpected opening? What's the crazy idea waiting in your field if you just look at when people are most open to change?
That is a great thought to chew on, something for everyone listening to consider. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.